It was at the age of 14 that I made a very private phone call to the Lesbian and Gay Helpline. And within 2 minutes, they said to me, "You are gay. This is who you are made to be. Embrace it. This will now be your life."
I can remember as a child also having gender confusion. I really had question marks over why I was a girl. I wished I was a boy. It was in my early 20s when I entered into lesbian relationships.
I did come out, but it wasn't till my early 20s. At first it was very freeing and exhilarating, but as time went on, I noticed a decline in my mental health and my own self-respect and the way I treated myself and treated others.
And so I actually developed quite some mental health struggles during that time as well.
And it left me in a place where I eventually got to the lowest of my lows, and I was the most unhappiest I'd ever been in my life.
I plucked up enough courage to go to a GP. Unfortunately, it was a very negative experience. He tried to tell me to just live who I am, explore lesbian relationships, and then he even decided to mock my beliefs, and it was quite humiliating. I wanted to seek help in dealing with these mental health struggles, but also I wanted to then leave the lesbian identity or the lesbian life, and so I sought help to be able to do that.
Some of my friends suggested that I enter into therapy. Just regular therapy, nothing whatsoever to do with sexuality. But of course, whenever I entered into the therapy room, the whole of me had to go in there. I couldn't suddenly decide to leave my sexuality or my sexual attraction outside. I couldn't do that. I had to be true to myself.
My friend from work was actually involved with some counselling, and he took me to the support group that he was attending to, and that's when I met other people that were very much like-minded like me. I felt very accepted. I felt finally at peace and at home.
I never felt coerced into counselling or therapy. It was completely my own choice. My counsellor even turned around and said to me, "If at any point you want to walk out that door, the choice is yours." The one thing I've noticed, it's not even about addressing the same-sex attraction, it's the other areas of my life where I experienced struggles, my anxiety, my depression. Just facing those as well and having better mental health as a whole has been a massive journey for me.
It was through the client-driven therapy that I experienced changes and freedoms in my life that I just never thought was possible. And I no longer struggle from the mental health issues that I explained before, with the deep anxiety and depression and suicidal ideation.
So many things changed for me. I didn't go looking for change. But of course what happened is this did have an impact on how I saw myself as a male, as a man.
What I would say to those that are trying to ban the beneficial practices is you're enabling mental health struggles, and you're not allowing people to be free from that. And especially being Aboriginal, our community are not well right now, and I don't want to see my own people struggle like we have been deeply for many, many years.
So in my own home state of Victoria, the legislations that have been passed there have made every step of my journey now is deemed illegal, and it's penalised with jail time and fines. And so this has significantly prevented anyone like myself from seeking help and support in these areas.
What I would say to any parliamentarian that's wrangling with whether to legislate around therapy, around any practice that they might believe could be harmful to other people is this. I'd say, let adults make decisions for themselves. I was permitted to make decisions, in a sense, by chance, that I never knew could be possible.
If this ban comes in, we're not going to be able to seek the help that we need.